What's up, everybody? I just wanted to go through and show you guys everything that's coming out basically through the rest of the year that we know about so far, that was shown at ToyFair 2018 in New York this past week. I'm also going to talk about the $500 Jabba sail barge a little bit here at the end, so you can find out what my thoughts and viewpoints are on that. So let's jump into the figures. We're going to kind of have a structured order here, but here we go. So first up is the brand new Force Link 2.0 thing with Han, 5 POA action figure. I'm fine with them coming out with another version. It's backwards compatible, so everything will still work. Also, the way I did this, a lot of these I haven't even looked at myself, so we're going to be learning together. This is the Solo movie Chewie. It is 5 POA as well. These are going to be all the first wave of Force Link 2.0 figures. I think it looks pretty good with his dual bandoliers there. And we've got the Mother of Dragons, Kira. Obviously, Emilia Clarke's character in the Solo movie. It actually looks really good. It took me, I had to do a double take. Like, the sculpt looks really good on it. I thought it was 5 POA, super articulated at first, but it's 5 POA. This here is a, what's he called? A Mimban Stormtrooper. Looking all dirty. He's got like a sniper rifle there. Looks pretty cool. I approve. The next one up is a repack. It's just our old buddy K2SO, but he is updated to Force Link 2.0, which I guess works with Bluetooth as well, so I don't really know that much about Force Link because I'm a new unbox collector, so I don't really pay that much attention to it. And then Maz Kanata from The Last Jedi. The difference with her is she has a jetpack accessory, so she is technically different from the one that came in the 4-pack from Force Awakens. And then a figure that sold really, really well, at least from what I saw on pegs around my neck of the woods, Jedi Master Luke is Force Link 2.0 now. Is definitely a repack though. And then we've got 1970s Pimp Stormtrooper. It's actually a this guy is. I don't even see the name of this guy. Oh, he's a range trooper. I forgot about that one. Range trooper. So again, from the Solo movie, pretty good looking sculpt. And we got a 2-pack that's Han and Chewie. Why they're covered in mud, nobody knows. Interesting little side thing is they both have shackles, so maybe that's how they meet, is they escape together from somewhere. Who knows? We're gonna find out in a couple months. We got Lando and a Kessel. We're calling this guy a Kessel Guard. So pretty cool little 2-pack. Both those 2-packs I think looking pretty good. Next up is a vehicle, the big vehicle from this line, which is the Falcon, looking all nice and shiny. It's got that front piece, the blue accents. And you can see, like, from the picture, I guess parts break away from it. So I think that is a really, really cool side effect. So moving on from 5 POA, we're going into the much anticipated return of the vintage collection. So there's Snoke. The one thing that sucks about almost all of these are reissues, with the exception of Snoke. Snoke is a brand new figure. And then we go into Han Solo, Vintage Collection. By the way, Vintage Collection is kind of replacing Black Series in 3 3/4 inch. So Solo's, I guess, technically Wave 2. There's a whole bunch of other repacks I'm not going to cover for Vintage Collection, but actually I will cover them real quick. And there's a repack of Luke from Force Awakens / Last Jedi. But the other reissues are going to be Rey from Jakku, Jen Erso, which I don't know why they're doing that. Kylo Ren, Hoth Soldier, which is a reissue from Shadow of the Dark Side 3-pack. Oh, and then there's the Range Trooper again in Vintage Collection. Got a First Order Stormtroopers being reissued, and a Death Trooper, which both of those are good reissues. Then we have Dr. Aphra, the fan club choice winner. I'm definitely looking forward to that figure. Looks pretty cool. Really good sculpt on her. Looks very true to the comics if you've read those. Can't complain to that one at all. This one, I had a tough time figuring out exactly what they're calling this one. I believe this one is the. I was just looking at it here. The Range Trooper. No, that's not the Range Trooper. He's got the fuzzy boost. I don't even know. There's your Rey Island Journey. By the way, the last one was Mimban Stormtrooper. I found it here. Island Journey. This one's exclusive to Walmart. So was the last Mimban Trooper. He is as well. This is one that's coming out in 2019. It's a Yak Face 5 POA. Definitely going to be a tie-in to obviously the Sail Barge. Obviously, this is all in vintage style karting, which is kind of cool. And then the hover tank, which is the first of the 2 big vehicles for vintage collection. I don't know if the sail barge is or isn't vintage collection, but this thing looks really cool. Actually, I'm actually looking forward to maybe buying that. I don't really buy vehicles, but we'll get into that. And then, if you haven't heard, there's a $500 sail barge coming out from this new thing called HasLabs, which I'll cover at the end of this video, so you can kind of understand what's going on with that. Interesting, and I really can't wait to share my opinions on that. So definitely make sure you stick around to the end of the video. And then back into, these are 6-inch Black Series. We've got our boy Solo from the new Solo movie. Of course, you can't make, that would make no sense if they didn't come out with him, right? And then we've got Kira, also Black Series, 6-inch. Looks really good. Paint looks a little bit more vibrant, I guess, than the 5 POA, but same basic overall style. And then we've got Childish Gambino here. Looking really good. Same outfit that he's in the his Solo poster. I'm really looking forward to that one. They're really pushing this this Minbane trooper. Minbam? Yeah, well, I mean, we'll know how to say it in a couple months here. With his weird boots. I don't know, those are weird. And his, like, assault tank trooper driver helmet and his fuzzy get-up. But it looks pretty cool. And then we've got Woody Harrelson. If I could remember his name. Oh, it's Tobias Beckett. Haha, I did remember. But that's the Woody Harrelson character. Looks pretty cool, too. It looks very Star Wars. Can't complain about that. This one's a really, really good-looking figure. It's Hoth Leia from Empire Strikes Back. She comes with her get-up on the shore on Echo Base, and as well as some tools and the goggles that she used to help Han repair the Falcon. And then everybody's least favorite character, but I liked her, and I think this is a really good-looking figure of Vice Admiral Holdo. Soft goods, looking good. Can't complain. Next up is something that we need to round out our bounty hunters with. Finally, is a Zuckuss. This, oh, by the way, these are this is gonna be exclusive to Toys R Us, which hopefully they're still around then. And then this might be my favorite figure of this whole entire video that I'm making. It's the Gamorrean Guard, Target exclusive. Looks dope. Soft goods on him. Comes with all types of battle axes and everything. Figure looks really good. Then we've got Commander Wolf, which is going to be a GameStop / Disney / Barnes & Noble exclusive. So hopefully I'll probably get them at Disney parks, but we'll see. Really looking forward to that. And there's 2 deluxes that I didn't have pictured, which are going to be a Dewback with Sand Trooper and Rey with Rey's Speeder again. This is the centerpiece. This is Kylo Ren centerpiece from Force Awakens, where he stops the blaster bolt from Poe. I think it looks awesome. Can't complain at all about that one. And then we've got a 3-pack of droids. These guys are going to be exclusive to Amazon. There's also the Porg multi-pack, which I don't have a picture of here. So this would be really cool. And then there's a whole bunch of Forces Destiny. I don't collect that, so I'm not going to cover it. And then you heard me talk about the vintage collection Jabba sail barge. So I'm just going to show you here on the website kind of what this whole project looks like. You can go to haslab.com, and it's pretty much the only thing there so far. But this is it. We're going to get the this isn't being guaranteed yet. Basically what they've done is they've made a Kickstarter type page just for bigger Hasbro projects that we've all wanted as collectors for years. So this is it. It's 17 inches tall and 50 inches long, which is crazy. I mean, it's 4 feet long. Obviously this is just a rendering of it, but you can see it's got a Jabba's throne room. You've got the whole deck. You got the cannons. You got the sails. You got everything in here. Detention block. Like, that's a really, really, really awesome giant ship. I think this is really cool. The only thing, the main 2 drawbacks are, well, 3 drawbacks to it are, well, 4. Well, I mean, not to it, but to me buying it. Because in a perfect world where I had the room for this thing, yes, I'd 100% buy it. And I wish I was buying it just because so I can help back the project. But here's the thing. The way this thing is going to work is it's $500 plus tax. You can see there it's $4.99. And you have to back it. So in the next 41 days, they have to get to a backer goal of 5,000, and then they'll make them. So once, I don't know if that means that once the 500 or 5,000 are gone, that's it. That's all they're going to build, or at least the how many backers. So however many backers they have. I don't know if that means that once the backers are filled, that's all how many they're going to make, or if they're going to make more than that, you can order them. I'm not sure. But I think it's really cool. It's just honestly, as you've seen my collection many, many a times, I don't really collect vehicles. B, I'm running out of space, which might be a whole nother video topic on its own. C, it's $500. For $500, I'd rather focus on some of the vintage stuff that I need right now. I'm not saying this isn't worth $500, because I really think it is. Especially thinking like, ACT was like $300, and this thing dwarfs it, and it's really, really cool, awesome thing. So yeah, I think it's cool. I think that if you want it, buy it for sure. I mean, this thing's cool. The thing that I'm personally most excited about is HasLab itself, not necessarily this first project they're putting up, because maybe with this they're gonna do a Maz Kanata's Castle alien background figure pack, where for $100 you can get these 5 or 6 figures of action figures that we wouldn't normally see, or maybe environmental pieces might come out with it. Might get variants of things. I mean, what if they started to do here where it's like they did the vintage, or not the 40th anniversary collection of 6-inch Black Series, when they did that for I'm gonna let this play. Hopefully they don't copyright strike me while I keep talking. The 40th anniversary of Black Series on vintage style cards. What if they did that, but for Empire Strikes Back, and that was a project you had to back, and it's $500, and then for the $500 you get all 20 original Empire Strikes Back figures on Empire Strikes Back style vintage cards. I mean, the possibilities are endless, where they can get us more niche things that probably aren't going to sell well on toy shelves. They're going to be able to get us something like that us collectors want really bad. Maybe they could bring back the big Millennium Falcon. That would be a huge, huge, awesome thing that they could do. They could sell maybe battle packs of like clone troopers or stormtroopers or whoever. The possibilities are literally endless with this program. So hopefully it's kind of bold of them to jump out with a $500 project. Hopefully we see some maybe more affordable options in the future that aren't necessarily vehicle focused, but we'll see. I think this is really cool. They're listening to the collectors, which is good. And who knows? Maybe my YouTube channel comes back from the dead and I get remonetized and I buy this thing for shits and giggles. We'll see. But that is it. Let me know. For sure, let me know if you guys are buying this thing. Let me know if you're one of those backers. If you've already backed it or you plan on backing it. That'd be really, really interesting to hear. So definitely looking to hearing what your guys' feedback is. And do you guys think it's stupid? Is it overpriced? Let me know what you think. Outside of that, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching this video. On the bottom left here, you can see I've got a room tour going on. Be sure to check that out. I usually update this twice a year. And on the right, you can see a sample of what my pickup videos look like if you haven't seen any of those yet. So please subscribe to see both of these videos. I try to do monthly pickups at a minimum and biannual room tour updates. But that is it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Thank you very much.